and stuff, saying that he wants you, things like that. Does that stuff just sound crazy, or just like I'm supposed to be called out?
When you look at all the great fighters, they was getting called out by everybody from different weight classes. So it's nothing, that I'm not surprised about.
A tank would be something that he said he'll touch your chin and.
Man, everybody say, what they'll do, but Tank is in his weight class for a reason. And I don't see him come up to 147 face me no time. So.
A heated exchange erupted on social media between Terence "Bud" Crawford and Gervonta "Tank" Davis. The tension began when Crawford mocked Davis for expressing frustration over being overlooked for the Ring Awards, adding a laughing emoji to his post on X. Davis responded sharply, asserting that his earnings outshine those of the former undisputed champion. The back and forth quickly escalated, with both fighters trading pointed remarks about their careers and financial achievements.
If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck.
Gervonta Davis and Terence "Bud" Crawford have reignited their long-standing tension with a heated social media clash. The exchange began when Crawford mocked Davis for expressing frustration about being snubbed for the Ring Awards. Davis hit back, questioning Crawford's pursuit of greatness through a potential fight with Canelo Alvarez and dismissing Crawford's financial standing while asserting his own dominance. In response, Crawford highlighted his lucrative fight purses and investments, with ESPN's Mike Coppinger backing Crawford by referencing his earnings from high profitable bouts, including his fight with Errol Spence. Despite the fiery exchange, an actual matchup between the two seems unlikely. Crawford remains focused on a potential legacy-defining fight with Canelo Alvarez, leaving fans to speculate on what could have been while the war of words rages on.
How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catch weight?
There ain't no catch weight. You come up to 47.
You're not even entertaining a catch weight.
No, I'm not.
He's a champ though too, undefeated.
And, what champ? Come on, man. Tell me what belt. You know boxing. You forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else the champ. I'm gonna come up here with a big boy.
All right,
I'll welcome him.
The rivalry between Gervonta Davis and Terence "Bud" Crawford took a dramatic turn, evolving from a debate over earnings to deeply personal jabs. The feud ignited when Crawford mocked Davis for being overlooked by the Ring Awards. Davis retaliated with sharp remarks, even dragging Crawford's family into the argument, a move widely criticized as crossing a line. Choosing a composed response, Crawford reflected on personal growth, stating, "Growth is a blessing because some people don't change, even when better days are right in front of them." Fans and analysts, including Rick Laser, condemned Davis's comments as inappropriate and urged both fighters to end the feud. However, a fight between the two remains highly unlikely due to differences in weight class and diverging career trajectories. Crawford is focused on a potential legacy-defining clash with Canelo Alvarez, while Davis prepares for his next bout against Lamont Roach Jr.
My whole family's from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them.
For what?
Bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you,
They gonna celebrate with me.
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
props.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking.
Don't
Never.
say, bro.
That's cap. What I'm about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
it gotta be.
You gonna say it's cap? I'm watching it.
Gotta be. Hey,
somebody lying.
Good.
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying.
Hey.
Somebody lying.
Hey.
Okay, take
Terence "Bud" Crawford and Gervonta Davis remain at the forefront of boxing discussions, their contrasting careers and fiery verbal exchanges fueling ongoing debate. Crawford, unbeaten since his 2008 debut, is widely regarded as one of the sport's pound-for-pound greats, celebrated for his technical brilliance. He's currently eyeing a historic super middleweight showdown with Canelo Alvarez, framing it as a legacy-defining opportunity. Critics, including Davis, have dismissed the move as more about securing a massive payday than pursuing greatness. Davis, undefeated since turning pro in 2013, has built his brand on explosive knockout power and unparalleled pay-per-view appeal. As he prepares for a March bout with Lamont Roach Jr., Davis has hinted at the possibility of retiring by the end of the year. The rivalry between the two reignited recently when Crawford accused Davis of avoiding Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis, two rising stars closely linked to Crawford. Davis fired back, questioning the marketability and accusing Crawford of ulterior motives. Despite the trash talk, a fight between Crawford and Davis remains improbable due to weight class differences and diverging career goals. Boxing legend Roy Jones Jr. speculated that a hypothetical clash at 145 pounds could be electrifying, with Davis's explosive power serving as a potential equalizer against Crawford's superior ring IQ. As the two champions continue on distinct paths, Crawford chasing greatness in higher weight divisions and Davis focusing on cementing his legacy and financial success, the debate over their dominance persists. While opinions on who reigns supreme vary, there's no denying that both fighters have left an indelible mark on the sport of boxing.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that's moving up 2 weight classes, and, daring to be great.
You would fight him.
Man, tell him to come up there.
You got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch it.
Wow. Man. Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Tell him to come and touch it.
At 147?
At 147. I'll make 147 for him.
Ooh, see, man.
You're going to have a pre camp.
Then what the people going to say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
According to Showbiz The Adult, Gervonta Davis possesses skills comparable to Terence "Bud" Crawford, complemented by greater poise and aggression. He highlighted Davis's 2022 knockout of Rolando Romero and his devastating overcut against Leo Santa Cruz, praising Tank's ability to exploit openings and outthink his opponents in the ring. Showbiz described Davis's Mayweather-like composure, calling him super special and an even better aggressive fighter than Crawford. Davis once claimed he could knock out Crawford in a hypothetical fight at 147 pounds, citing his past knockout victories as evidence. While Crawford dismissed the notion, he acknowledged the financial appeal of such a matchup, but expressed doubt that Davis would move up in weight. Davis later clarified that his remark was made in jest, leaving fans intrigued, but with no realistic fight on the horizon.